r/entitled people. Crazy Karen demanded proof of my period flow. Recalling this story just makes me wonder if this Karen goes around asking all women and girls of proof of their monthly bleeding sessions, or 'cause she was just very insecure of her weight. But I'm not body shaming Karen or anyone that's have more weight on them. I'm just baffled by how she was reacting to me wanting to wear what I wear during this period of the month. I was 23 at the time and I just prefer to wear pads instead of tampons, but since I was very self-aware of myself accidentally leaking onto the seat or having the butt of my pants soaked in blood, I wanted to try wearing something that will last longer since I work 8 hours and when I'm at college I tend to stay after class to handle homework. My mom and I were shopping at our local Walmart. She was looking around for napkins/paper towels and told me to head over to the pads ahead of her. So I head over to that section of the store, and as I'm looking for the ones my mom and I normally get, I notice another woman also looking at the pads too. I made sure I'm not in the way and keep searching for the ones we needed. Eventually, I find it and I get a text from my mom telling me to make sure it's the ones with wings, and it is the Maxi brand. I found it and then I remember that my mom occasionally gets the Always Discreet too, so I grab a 36-pack and start heading back towards my mom, when I hear excuse me? I thought she was talking to another person and just kept going, until I heard, "Hey girl, I'm talking to you." I turn back to Karen and respond with, yes? Karen, you're too skinny to need 4 bags of pads. Me, I have 3 women in my family, we all have different times when it starts, so we like to be prepared for when it starts. Mine was already near its end, but I wanted to be prepared. Karen, you don't have to make excuses to buy 4 bags of pads. Skinny girls/women never have a heavy flow. Only chubby girls/women have heavy flows. Now put them back. Me, I know my own body enough to know that each woman's body and their flow is also different from one another. Karen, you should be more respectful to your elders when they're giving you advice on how to care for your body. Now hand over those pads. Me, no, I'm not handing them over, and you're not my mother, so good evening. I quickly start walking away from Karen to get back to my mom, when Karen starts following me now, loudly saying, "Show me proof of your so-called heavy flow." I was surprised and also feel my ears turning red, 'cause I hate being put on the spot, especially out in public, much less by a complete stranger. I just continue walking away from Karen. Karen just continues getting louder and louder to the point where a worker, also a woman, actually stopped to see what the yelling was about. "Excuse me, ma'am, but what are you yelling about?"
Karen, that child is trying to tell me that she's got a heavy flow, when I know for sure that skinny girls like her can't have heavy flows. Then when I asked for proof she turned and ran away. Me, I only said that I know my body and is trying to be prepared, as well as say not all girls have light flows, and I'm getting extra for my mom and sister, so please leave me alone. Karen, you're lying, only large women have heavy flows. Worker, hold on, are you, Karen, her mother or doctor? Karen, no, of course not. Worker, then why are you so concerned about how she handles her body? Karen, 'cause I know she's lying.
Me, I'm not lying, I'm 23 not 5 and have taken health class to know not all girls have their periods at the same time. Just leave me alone and don't follow me around, I don't know you, and I'm getting very uncomfortable with you, a complete stranger, following me around asking me personal questions about my body. Then I turn to walk away again. I hear Karen yelling again, but wasn't coming closer. I guess the worker understood that I was uncomfortable by my tone and decided to prevent Karen from following me. I eventually found my mom and unloaded the pads into our cart, to which she asked what took so long, and I lied that I had to move things around to find the pads. By the time we got to the checkout, we noticed security and management escorting a screaming Karen outside for disturbing customers and possibly trying to hit the worker who was preventing Karen from following me around. TLDR crazy self-aware, Karen asks personal questions and demands proof about my period.